Welcome, newly certified pet health coach to the program. This is awesome. I'm so excited. Did you get your certificate yet?
I did.
Let me see.
I haven't opened it yet.
You want to open it?
Yeah, I thought we could open it together. It came yesterday, so it's been driving me nuts that I haven't been able to open it. Okay, so here we go. Holistic Pet Health Coach, Laura Muzal. I'll have to hang that up on my wall.
Absolutely. You need a yay me wall. I have one back there.
Yeah,
Put that up. And
I like that name. Yay me wall.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you now that you are a colleague. So tell me what you loved about the course.
What's not to love? I was a little hesitant to sign up because it is an investment. But at that point in my business, I had thought I really need another thing to add to my offerings. I just felt like I was lacking what I was offering. And this course popped up and I thought, what a no-brainer, what an incredible thing to learn and to do, even if you don't want to do it for business, just to know for your own pets. I'm pretty sure on Facebook, which is funny because I don't use Facebook much. Yeah, so I saw it on Facebook. I mulled it over for a couple days and thought, I'm just going to do it. You know, I just need to do it. And I'm so glad I did because really it was beyond what I expected. You never really know with online courses what you're going to get. Dr. Ruth is the real deal, and she provides you all the information you need in the course. You get wonderful mentors. You get online access to everything, all the help you could need for the questions that you have. One of the things that I really appreciated about the course, coming from a wildlife biology background, is that she goes into like the science and the reasons behind all of the issues that pets could be having. And she really explains almost on a cellular level sometimes why things happen and what we can do to fix them, which sometimes people might not need that much detailed information. But for people like me, it was very helpful to understand, oh yeah, okay, so this is why that happens. And this is why this treatment helps.
Great to hear. I love the program too. So I'm 100% on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So was there anything you didn't, like you thought could have been better?
There was nothing that I didn't like. I really appreciated that she not only talks about the holistic pet health stuff, but she also talks about how you can start your own business and gives you tips on how to run your own business. One thing that would have been helpful for me, and this is something I'm still trying to figure out, is how to get insurance as an LLC or running your own business and what kind of insurance options you have. Now, I don't know if that's something that she's able to discuss, but
he's working on it.
Okay.
So there's a company called Alternative Balance that they work with holistic practitioners. And she's been talking to them. At some point, she's going to offer a membership. She's going to start a international holistic pet health coach association.
Wow.
And when you join that, it's probably going to be $60, $75 a month, something like that. But that is going to include insurance.
Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that cool?
I really feel like ever since I got into this program, I'm like, Dr. Ruth has got it. Like
she does.
She really, as long as we learn what she tells us, she does a lot of the heavy lifting, which is super helpful for people trying to figure it out.
Yeah, she really does. And it's funny. I feel like I'm surfing her wave. She's making this wave and I've just been, come on, let's go.
I know. Yeah.
It's been great for all of us. She's the pioneer.
Yeah. And she really seems happy to do it too, which is what's cool about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She says that this has been the highlight of her career, which is really cool.
Yeah. I can tell. And she truly, I didn't get to make that many of the calls for the class because of my job, but I watched some of the recordings and I've had a couple interactions with her, and she really seems dedicated to doing whatever needs to be done to help her students succeed.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's
Cool.
huge.
I feel like that is something, what you just said about her being dedicated to help her students succeed, is it answers my next question of what would you say to someone asking you if you would recommend the course?
Oh, absolutely. I've already recommended it to a couple of people, even like people that aren't interested in it. Like I've had friends that, oh, what are you doing? I'm taking a course. You should take it. But on a serious note, I think if I did come across someone that asked me for legitimate feedback, I would absolutely say dive into it, whether you want to do it for a business or not. If you just want to learn how to take better care of your pets, I think it's worth the investment. But also for business, definitely for a business, no brainer, because she teaches you everything you need to know. Like I said, not just about the health stuff, but also about running a business. And she has all kinds of support, different avenues of help. And it really just exceeded my expectations for sure.
Fantastic. Thank you. So what are you planning on doing with your certification?
So like I mentioned, I have an existing energy healing for pets business, but really my plan is just to use this knowledge and add holistic pet health coaching as part of my existing offerings. So I still need to figure out a way to blend the two for my sessions. But that's my goal really, is to make it my full-time business and do this as well as the energy healing just to help people and their pets.
Fantastic. I'm so excited. So we have your website, which is beautiful. And have you posted it live yet?
Yes, it's live. And I also got the shopping page up on there too.
Oh, fantastic. Have you had any success stories at this point yet?
I've had a couple clients before I started this that I have not quite incorporated the holistic coaching into yet because I just graduated. But one of my favorite things about taking this is that you get to use it on your own pets. And so my own pets have been my first practicing clients. I've given recommendations to friends and stuff, but not a real session with feedback and that kind of thing. But as I have a cat named Outside Kitty, who's an indoor cat. And he had to get his eye removed due to injury, we think. We're not sure. His left eye removed 2 years ago. And ever since, he's had some sinus issues and he's been battling chronic upper respiratory infections. And through the process of this class and practicing what I learned, I really have noticed a big difference in him. I thought, I don't know if this is going to help with a respiratory infection, but let's try it and see. And he really has. I haven't seen him sneeze. I'm talking about him and here he comes. He hasn't been sneezing. He hasn't been coughing. He's been doing great. And we're doing renovations on our house. And so our kitchen was under construction for about a week. And so I wasn't able to, they taped up our cabinets with all of our stuff in it without telling us. And so it was not ideal. But I wasn't able to access his stuff, his supplements and everything. And he started to regress and he started sneezing more and coughing more and he seemed more lethargic. And that was really when I knew, wow, this stuff really worked. This really makes a big difference. And it's hard to notice progress until you see what happens when you're not progressing. So that's been my biggest success story.
That is fantastic. So did you ever try to make the cockpit recipes for him? Because we were not sure if he was going to like it.
I am still in the process of trying to switch him to wet food first plus our kitchen has been all under construction, but I ended up getting this dehydrated powdered food that's, I don't know, it's like human grade, single protein stuff that I can mix up and make it like as liquid as possible because that's what he prefers. So I thought when I'm doing a crock pot, I'm going to make it as thin and as liquidy as possible because that's what he likes. He doesn't like any chunks at all.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you can blend that stuff up like crazy.
Yeah. But traditional wet food, it's a little bit harder to do that. So I thought this would be a good way to, I could just make it like soup. And so I've been slowly transitioning him onto that. It's been more successful than I thought, but not a huge success yet.
It's going to be a while.
But we're getting there. Yeah. Gets used to that. Then I'm going to transition to the crock pot.
As we know, you're offering a salad instead of Cheetos. So
Exactly.
it's going to take a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. I naively thought, oh, they'll eat whatever. It'll be fine. And then realized that they won't eat whatever. They want their French fries.
But the great thing about all of your trials and tribulations is you'll be able to tell your experience to clients and just say, yeah, it took months for me to transition mine.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing that I really like about this is that it's so easy to practice it on your own pet, practice what you learn on your own pets. And then that really helps you put yourself in someone else's shoes when you're recommending something to them or any more about the product because you've used them, you've cooked the diet, that kind of thing, which I think is great. So I'm still in that process of figuring out what to do with my own cat, but I think it really will help me in the future with clients be able to explain, especially for cats. It takes a while and you have to be patient, but you will be successful if you're...
It's worth it. Yeah. And you're able to relay your own experience. And because if I found that if people are actually doing the diet, they're going to have questions. If they don't have questions, then they're not doing the diet. It's great to be able to just answer things off the top of your head based on your own experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I started feeling like, holy cow, this is getting expensive for the cat. And I went to my own holistic doctor the other day and I bought all the supplements and thought, I thought out loud and said, wow, this is great for my body, but not great for my bank account. And the receptionist said, maybe not today, but in the long term, probably. And I thought, you're
so right.
And same for your pets.
Yeah. You're either going to spend it now on health or you're going to spend it later on illness.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's much cheaper to spend it now on health. And you have quality of life to go with it, which is priceless.
Yeah, which I knew, but hearing someone say that, it just clicked in my head. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm doing this for a reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Gosh. It's one of those things that if somebody would ask you what is the best advice that you've gotten in some time, that would be one of those phrases.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the end of the questions. But so I wanted to ask you if you're ready to do a live interview with Dr. Reese. So I started signing up for the convention. So I feel like that I'm going to do that. And I know you got stuff going on. You're going to be in Arkansas.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Arkansas.
Yeah. So maybe one of these days we'll be able to either meet in Arkansas or when I'm in Texas.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, I'd really enjoy that. All right, Laura, welcome. This is not goodbye for sure. This is the beginning of our I don't know the word I want to use.
Yeah, I don't know. Beginning of, I don't know, our professional journey.
Careers together.
Yeah.
So if I run across...
Oh, go ahead.
So I'll probably be sending you folks that need some energy work.
Yes, please do.
And referrals is wonderful. If you don't want to work on that stuff, you can refer. You can do your part and then say, you can talk to Delora if you want to work further on that stuff. And then I will
Yeah.
go, I know a really great practitioner that does energy work that would really help your pet.
Website. So
Yep. I'll send them on.
cool.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
Perfect.
All right, then I feel like we're wrapped up, and
Yeah.
this is our last official call, but not goodbye.
We'll see each other again.
Absolutely. All righty, dear. Have a good day, and thank you again. It was a pleasure to work with you, and congratulations.